If you're just coming on board, this is entertainment news, and well, I'm wondering where you've been all the day long, but that's okay. Now, during the week, I had quite an interesting chat with a top choreographer who's worked with Jay-Z, Beyonce, Jada Pinkett. I mean, this guy is top shot. So check this out. So hello and welcome to the interview segment of the program, and with me I have a hot shot. That's what I call him. Now, if you worked with Beyonce, Jada Pinkett, Jay-Z, you are a big deal. So please welcome an international Hollywood choreographer. His name is Jeffery Page. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Mawa.
I mean, so you're in Nigeria. What does that feel like?
What does it feel like? It feels like home. It feels comfortable. I feel good here. This is my third trip, and every time I come, it feels good. You know, I eat egusi soup and pounded yam, and and everything, and it's nice. It feels good. I enjoy being here. I really do.
Now, you were saying it feels good to be here in Nigeria, but tons of other people are scared of coming to Nigeria, West Africa. You know, there's terrorism, all sorts. But you're here. I mean, you're not scared?
Unfortunately, the media, the global media, they put Africa on such a monstrous level, and fortunately for me, I don't really pay attention to that type of media, and I do my own research. And I've been doing a lot that global media says not to do. I listen to the little whisper inside of myself, and then I ask questions from friends who travel a lot and whatnot. So I'm totally fine.
Working with Beyonce, Jada Pinkett, Jay-Z, you're a big deal. How does it feel to be here, be you?
Well, it's interesting because one might say that I'm a big deal, but in my mind, I'm in the middle of a race. I'm running really, really fast, really, really hard. And, sometimes you don't get to see what's around you because you're in the race. You're so focused on what the race is. So some people may say that I'm a big deal. I think that I'm just, a guy who's trying to fulfill some type of destiny.
You've worked with Beyonce around the world. So I'm this young, aspiring choreographer. I dance a little. How do I, take the steps and become someone like you?
If I was speaking to a young person who is an aspiring choreographer, the first piece of advice that I would say is run far, far away from it. Go the opposite direction. It's not what you want to do. And then if that person said to me, yes, it is something that I want to do. I live it. I breathe it. It's in me. Then I would move forward into advising them, because this is a very hard lifestyle. Being an artist in general is extremely tough. You don't know when your paycheck is going to come. You don't know from where your paycheck is going to come. You're constantly battling this thing of do you sell something that's near and dear to you, that is birthed inside of your heart and inside of your mind. So you have to be extremely strong and persevere in ways that the typical 9-to-5 person doesn't have to do. And a good friend of mine, a mentor, said to me a long time ago, Jeffrey, just do the work. Just do the work. And if the work is good, success will follow. Anything worth having is not easy,
Yeah,
it's
that's
typically tough.
So you have an Emmy nominee. You're an Emmy nominee. How'd that feel?
It it feels like I'm pushing forward. It feels, I'm very proud of that, but it's not something that I tote around. But I'm very, very proud of it.
Yeah, you should be.
but it's, you know, it opens up doors. But I would like to think that the quality of my work opens up those doors just as much. So the Emmy nomination is there, and it's
It's a big deal.
it's a big deal. It's a big deal. I guess I try not to focus on it. That's why I'm kind of stumbling and bumbling on my words right now, because I really try not to focus on it, because I feel as if I focus on my accolades and my laurels, then the speed of my running will slow down. And I'm not interested in slowing down. I have no interest in slowing down.
Okay. So you work with Beyonce. Now, Beyonce is a big deal all over the world. In Nigeria, she has like tons of fans and run the world. What was it like there?
It's interesting. I've been working with Beyonce for about 9 years now. I've choreographed her performances for the MTV Awards. I've choreographed her performances for the World Music Awards and for the Billboard Awards and for the Radio Music Awards and for just a lot of things. I've seen her at 5 o'clock in the morning with no makeup on, rolling out of bed, coming to the studio. And she is such a brilliant person. She works extremely hard. And I think I get a lot of my perseverance from watching people like her, watching people like Debbie Allen, watching people who move forward in spite of everything, in spite of rumors, and in spite of people watching. You know, because again, if you stop to look at yourself, then it slows down your stride.
Do you have any plans to work with Nigerian celebrities?
I would love to. While I'm here, I've been looking at all of the music videos, and
Any favorites?
I like is it P Squared? I like P Squared.
Okay.
It's a few. It's a few. I don't want to call out names only because I don't want to jinx my opportunities. But the Nigerian artists are dope. I really enjoy what they're doing musically. I like what they're doing.
Awesome.
So I would love to work with some Nigerian artists.
So I'm looking forward to that. All right, so it's been amazing speaking with you, Jeffrey, and I'm looking forward to dope stuff.
Right on.
All right, thank you so much for watching. The Entertainment News continues.